Brain rot is a term that has been buzzing around the internet, and for good reason. It refers to the perceived decline in our cognitive abilities. This decline is linked to the constant consumption of mindless, low-quality online content. Think endless scrolling through social media feeds, binge-watching reality TV, or getting lost in a vortex of clickbait articles. The digital age has brought about incredible advancements, but it has also created an environment where we're constantly bombarded with information. This constant influx of information, especially the trivial kind, can have a detrimental effect on our brains, leading to a sense of mental sluggishness, reduced attention spans, and difficulty concentrating. The term brain rot itself is not new. In fact, it was first used in 1854 by the American writer and philosopher Henry David Thoreau in his seminal work Walden. Thoreau used the term to criticize what he saw as a decline in intellectual rigor and independent thought in his time. He believed that people were becoming too reliant on newspapers and other forms of mass media, which he felt were filled with superficial and distracting information. Thoreau's concerns about brain rot were rooted in his belief in the importance of solitude, contemplation, and a deep connection with nature. He feared that the increasing pace and superficiality of modern life were eroding these essential elements of human experience. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Thoreau's concerns about brain rot seem almost prophetic. The rise of the internet and social media has created an environment where we're constantly bombarded with information, much of it trivial, irrelevant, or downright misleading. This constant influx of digital stimuli can have a numbing effect on our minds, making it difficult to focus, think critically, and engage in meaningful conversations. The algorithms that drive social media platforms are designed to keep us engaged, often by feeding us content that is tailored to our existing biases and preferences. This creates an echo chamber effect where we're less likely to encounter diverse perspectives and challenge our own assumptions. The consequences of brain rot are particularly concerning for younger generations, Generation Z and Generation Alpha, who have grown up immersed in the digital world. These generations are the first to have spent their entire lives surrounded by smartphones, social media, and instant access to information. While technology offers many benefits, this constant exposure to digital stimuli can have a profound impact on their cognitive development. Studies have shown that excessive screen time can lead to shorter attention spans, increased impulsivity, and difficulty with emotional regulation. Section 5, Oxford's Word of the Year 2024, A Symptom of Our Times. It's no surprise then that brain rot was chosen as Oxford University Press's Word of the Year in 2024. This designation highlights the growing awareness of the potential negative effects of excessive digital media consumption on our cognitive abilities and overall well-being. The selection of brain rot as the Word of the Year is a reflection of the zeitgeist, a sign that people are becoming increasingly concerned about the impact of technology on our minds. It's a wake-up call, urging us to examine our relationship with the digital world and to take steps to protect our cognitive health. Section 6, Expert Opinions, delving into their cognitive impact. Experts in the fields of psychology, neuroscience, and education have been studying the effects of digital media on our brains, and their findings are eye-opening. Research suggests that excessive screen time can lead to structural changes in the brain, particularly in areas responsible for attention, memory, and language processing. These changes can manifest in a variety of ways, including difficulty concentrating, remembering information, and engaging in deep, meaningful conversations. The constant distractions of the digital world can make it challenging to focus on a single task for an extended period, leading to a decline in our ability to think deeply and creatively. Section 7, Combating Brain Rot, a call for mindful consumption. The good news is that brain rot is not an irreversible condition. Just as we can train our bodies to be stronger and healthier, we can also train our minds to be more focused, resilient, and adaptable. The key is to engage in mindful media consumption, which involves being deliberate about the type and amount of digital content we consume. This means setting boundaries around our screen time, being selective about the sources of information we trust, and making a conscious effort to engage in activities that promote cognitive health. Section 8, Finding Balance, Practical Tips for a Healthy Digital Diet. So how do we combat brain rot and cultivate a healthier relationship with technology? Here are a few practical tips. Set limits. Establish screen time limits for yourself and your family, especially for non-educational activities. Create tech-free zones. Designate certain areas of your home, such as the bedroom and dining table, as tech-free zones to encourage face-to-face interaction and mindful presence. Schedule digital detox. Dedicate specific times during the day or week to disconnect from devices and engage in activities that promote relaxation and cognitive rejuvenation, such as reading, spending time in nature, or pursuing hobbies. Curate your feed. Be mindful of the accounts you follow on social media. Unfollow or mute those that consistently leave you feeling drained, negative, or inadequate. Prioritize following accounts that inspire, educate, or bring you joy. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness exercises such as meditation or deep breathing to cultivate greater awareness of your thoughts and feelings, and to train your mind to focus on the present moment. Section 9. Conclusion: Reclaiming our minds in the digital age. Brain rot is a stark reminder of the importance of nurturing our cognitive health in the digital age. By being mindful of our media consumption habits and making conscious choices to prioritize activities that promote cognitive well-being, we can reclaim our minds from the digital deluge and cultivate a more fulfilling and meaningful relationship with technology. Remember, our brains are precious, and it's up to us to protect them from the potential pitfalls of the digital world. By embracing mindful consumption, we can harness the power of technology for good, using it as a tool for learning, connection, and creativity, rather than allowing it to diminish our cognitive abilities and overall well-being.